I am here at Comic-Con, joined now by the originals. One last time. So we are kicking off final season with a time jump. What is the exact time jump? Is it?
It's been said over the course of today 10 different things.
It's true.
But I think it's 8 years. Yeah.
3 months, 2
Hope
days.
is 15. Hope is 15, so it's like 7 years.
Oh yeah, that's math.
You know.
Okay, 8
I know.
years. So we ended last season. I want to start with Elijah because I feel like he had the biggest change in the finale as a character. Physically, does he now like not wear suits? What is Elijah like when he does? Did he forget his love of suits?
I think he's forgotten how to dress altogether.
Oh.
He's like, you only saw him from here up when he was playing the piano.
Right.
No pants.
He did have a sort
Strong
of
choice.
blazer on when he was playing it. Do you play the piano?
I do not. No.
Okay.
I just,
Charles does.
was acting.
Charles is sore subject.
Sore subject.
Charles asked one of the writers to write him in playing the piano, and the next script had Daniel Gillies playing the piano. And so therefore
Just
Marcel,
seemed
never
more
gonna
right.
happen.
I'd already signed up for 2 years of piano lessons.
Yeah.
So when we catch up with Marcel, he's playing the piano.
The weird thing is the recording of that song during that scene is actually Charles.
Well, during the panel, did you say that he's forgotten he's a vampire? Is that? Okay.
That question will be answered in time
Okay.
during the course of the season.
Sure. As for Klaus, without his family, is he losing his mind a little bit? Is he just killing people?
Yeah, he's gone crazy. Killing loads of people, massacring seemingly at random. Just it's a bloodbath.
It's true.
It's just another day.
Yeah, just another day.
Makes for good TV.
Mm-hmm.
But so if Hope is now 15,
Yep.
is she dating? Are we gonna?
No, absolutely not.
Are we gonna run into that?
There's a boy.
What?
There is a boy.
Gross.
And the way we are supposed to tone the script with the directors, which means we sort of talk about what we want it to feel like. And there's this one scene where she's sitting at her school and this boy just walks by and she just sort of watches him. And I said, this is like Jordan Catalano and the locker lean. I said, this is a locker lean moment. And all the men in the room were like, what the hell are you talking about?
I
And
don't know what that. I don't know what that
you
is.
guys, honestly, I mean, like that says it all, in my opinion.
I think, unless is that my
It is
so-called
absolutely
life?
my
Yes,
so-called
I
I
loved
know
it.
of it.
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Freya is the one family member who can still like interact with Hope and be around. So, has she been active in her life?
Yes, I believe so. I believe very active with her, and but yeah, she's also kind of for the first time in a little bit of a peaceful time. She's in love, but I think she won't stop to get them all together again.
Yeah.
And yeah.
She's now.
Like she's a witch, like she grew up with all those powers, so she can kind of like teach Hope how to deal with it a little bit too, you know. I think she knows what she's going through, so
Sure.
yeah.
Who's had the best 8 years is the question. Who's enjoyed themselves the most in the time jump as a character?
Josh.
Josh.
Josh is on the fire. Yeah. Well, Haley's got a friend with benefits. We could say.
Ooh,
Very
that's fun.
scandalous. That's new information. First time it's been said.
Yeah.
Haley's getting some.
On the red.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think he has an accent.
He does.
Everybody has
He
an accent.
does.
Everyone does
Yeah,
have
but
an
they're so
accent.
handsome.
You're right. I would thought that was a thing, but it's not really a thing.
It's a thing in the world, just not on the originals.
Yeah.
It's still exciting. What kind of accent?
Irish.
Ooh, that is fun.
Yep. It's an Irish character named Declan, who we named after our beloved Declan, who was a writer
Yes.
for the first
He's
3
Irish.
seasons, who's also
You
Irish.
should have made him Scottish just to like
Just
piss
to-
Declan
Yeah.
Well, Julie, you said at the panel, obviously Candace coming on for the premiere.
Yeah.
You mentioned Caroline as a boost for Klaus. What did you kind of mean by that?
You know,
She's going to help him get up
Literally.
onto the top
a little
bunk.
apple
of the
box
bunk. Yeah.
milk
Sure.
crate situation. You know, I just think like there's something about Caroline Forbes, Salvatore, Saltzman, Salvatore, etc., that is she's just got so much life in her, and you know because she was sort of captured in that moment of time as like that teenage girl, and so she just brings the spirits up of people around her, like the actress does as well. And so there's just something great about watching Caroline call Klaus on his shit, you know, like be like, oh, boo-hoo, you're tortured, like get over yourself. And she actually does, I think, say to you at one point in the script,
I think
like,
those are exact
yeah,
lines.
she's
From the
like,
script.
enough with like, oh, my dad died and I'm wounded, or my dad was mean to me and I'm wounded.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself. Like, basically, she says that. So.
Amazing. Well, you guys know it's your final season,
Yes.
your last chance with these characters. Do you all, knowing that Julie might not listen to any of your ideas, but do you have like a bucket list, like something you would love to either just explore dramatically or see your character do?
That's a bucket list, a final season bucket list. Speak.
Speak.
I'm taking notes.
I do, but I'm not gonna tell you mine because then it might not happen. Everyone go, oh, he gave it away before the end. So I'm already
Yes.
working on
Me
that.
as well.
I want to do something in a period costume.
I know
Oh.
you do.
I did have this like fantasy of doing it in like the 60s, but
Oh.
Freya would be sleeping, so I wouldn't be a part of any of those
Right.
The
fun
60s would be
decades.
cool.
But
There
like
should
the
be a
60s
dress-up
would be
party,
cool
like
with
an
vampires.
epic
That's a cool idea.
period
Isn't that-
costume.
Yeah,
Jim
well, you know,
Morrison
I will say
wig.
this: it
Yeah,
is
we do like
finally
a
on
How
the
I Met Your
original
Mother
Mardi
episode.
Gras season, and the entire season is going to take place from the kickoff of Mardi Gras season until basically when we get to all the Jesus bits. You know,
Sure.
so there's
All
gonna
of Mardi
be
Gras.
there's gonna be some beads and some floats and some
Hurricane.
costumes
Some Jesus bits.
and some
And some
Jesus
Jesus
bits.
Are the final words of this series always and forever?
Oh God,
Oh.
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I
Yeah.
Now they are. Thank you.
Yeah. Photo credits. And
Glad you guys stopped by. No, but seriously, thank you guys for stopping by.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
having
very
us.
much.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And you guys stay tuned for more from Comic Con.